Solomon was providing nuggets of wisdom that I believe every single human being needs to grasp, because it's going to affect some part of your life. And one thing I love about the Proverbs is that they're so real and practical. We're actually taking the time to go through this first chapter of Proverbs and look at what Solomon was actually dealing with and what he was talking to us about and how it affects our lives in very specific ways. And so why am I talking about this? Because we looked at verse 5 of Proverbs 1, verse 5, and it said, a wise man will hear and increase knowledge. Very important. I'm going to hear. So when you think about that proverb, then the obvious question, if I'm supposed to learn from what I hear, because you know, guys, most of you have heard the saying that experience is the best teacher. And experience, that's not what the Bible teaches. The Bible does not teach that experience is the best teacher. The Bible teaches just what I just said. A wise man will hear. Another part of the Proverbs, we'll get to that at some point, says, I looked at the field of the sluggard and learned. What did he mean by that? I saw that guy didn't take care of his field, and he had all kinds of thorns and thistles and weeds and stuff growing all over the place. And all he did was made more work for himself than if he had just been diligent and done what he's supposed to do. So I didn't have to let my field get all grown over with weeds and thistles and animals breaking in because I was lazy. I learned a lesson from what I saw. I didn't have to go through it to get the point. And this is probably one of the greatest things that will help every single one of us in the room, everybody that's watching online, and that is you and I are really being called upon in this hour, especially in this time that we're living in the world today, to learn lessons from what we hear and what we see. You don't have to go through what others have gone through, because I need to experience it for myself. One of the reasons I'm so thankful about this generation that I'm watching, especially you guys in the room, the young people, you're learning some lessons from what you have observed. You saw your grandparents go through certain things. You saw your parents go through certain things. So you've already decided, I'm not doing that. I learned the lesson from what I saw.